guys, it's Tori, and today I'm coming at you with a bit of a different setup. First of all, the lighting is not ideal. I apologize for that, but I have had such a hard time finding time to film, as well as just motivation to film in general, but I really wanted to get this video up, and it's going to be a short one relatively, so I thought I'd just do it this way. I also forgot my camera stand, my tripod, so you're just leaning against like this little decor item that I have, and we're just gonna work with it because, like I said, I really wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. Today I'm going to be officially announcing a read-along I've been discussing for a while now, and so many of you have heard about it and have been maybe expecting for this announcement to come out, and it's finally here. From January of 2022 through April, we are going to be reading two books, doing a read-along of two books, and that is going to be Vanity Fair by William Thackeray and Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. Now, if you're wondering why these two are being read together for this read-along, Gone with the Wind is actually a retelling of Vanity Fair, which I discovered a couple years ago, and I thought that was really interesting. So I've long wanted to read them back to back because I don't know anything about either of them really. I haven't seen any adaptations. I know very, very little. So I'll tell you what I do know in case you know absolutely nothing about either of these books. So Vanity Fair is set during the Napoleonic Wars, and I believe we follow Becky Sharp, who is a very manipulative and cunning woman, as she makes her way through society. That's all I really know, but I've heard great things. I've also heard not so good things, so I'm very curious to see where I fall on this book. Gone with the Wind, like I said, is a retelling of Vanity Fair, so I'm sure there's a lot of similarities, but as far as I know, this takes place in the American Civil War, and we follow two individuals, Scarlett O'Hara, who I believe is the representation of Becky Sharp from Vanity Fair, and then Rhett Butler, who is this charming man that she ends up meeting. Like I said, I've heard great things about both of them, so I'm very curious to see how they compare to each other. I know a lot of people who prefer Gone with the Wind over Vanity Fair, so I'm very interested to see, reading them back to back, if I end up feeling the same way and if other people end up feeling the same way as well. So I'm going to put these down really quick because they're kind of heavy while I explain more in depth about the read-along, the timeline that we're going to be working with, as well as my plans for how I'm going to host it. So like I said, this is going to be going on January through April of 2022, and we'll be reading each book across 2 months. So January, February will be Vanity Fair, and then March and April will be Gone with the Wind. I have done a few calculations to see where we want to be, for example, at the end of January and then at the end of March. So at the end of January, my thought is that we'll finish chapter 35. So that's about halfway through Vanity Fair. And then obviously we'll finish in February. Then in March, we'll read through part 4 of Gone with the Wind. Again, that's about halfway. And then we will finish in April. That way everybody at the end of each month can kind of reconnect and make sure that we're all pretty much on the same page. But you don't necessarily have to read it at the same pace as everybody else does. I will be forming a Voxer group for this read-along. I feel like from what I've heard, there's few enough people that it won't be an overwhelming amount in the Voxer group, hopefully. We'll see how it goes, but don't be afraid to join the Voxer group if you want to. I want as many people in there as we can, for sure, because I think it will be a really fun discussion to have on there. You, of course, do not have to join in the Voxer group if you don't want to, but you can still participate in the read-along by reading the books. That's the most important thing. But if you want to be a part of the Voxer group, you have 3 ways to let me know what your username on Voxer is so I can add you to the group. So you can either comment it down below if you feel comfortable doing that. You can also, I have my Instagram link down below, and you can direct message me on there. You can also email me. I will link my email in the description box down below. I don't always do that just because I'm not very good at looking at that email. It's my specific booktube email, but I will link that down below if you're interested and would prefer to share your Voxer username that way. Also, I apologize if you hear like water going through the pipes in my house. I think someone just got in the shower and I'm in the basement of my parents' house right now But like I said, I've been struggling to find times to film, so we're just gonna do this. Anyway, so yes, let me know your Voxer username and I will add you to the group. I also am considering a couple other things that I want to do with this. So at the end of each month, I would like to post a video discussing the books that we're reading. I'm not totally sure if I want to do like a review kind of video where I just sit and talk about the books at the end of the month, or if I want to do a vlog style where I'm sharing you my in-the-moment thoughts on each of the books. So let me know if you have a preference on that. I may end up doing the vlog just because I will be in my last semester of school, which I have less classes than usual. I'm not on a full-time schedule for the first time in my whole college career, which is very exciting. But I still, you know, I'm thinking about graduating. You know, I'll have work and school still that will keep me busy, so I feel like a vlog will just be easier for me to do. But if you would prefer me to just sit and talk about the books at the end, kind of like a review style, let me know that as well. I also am considering doing Zoom discussions, but I'm not sure if I want to do a Zoom discussion for Vanity Fair and then a Zoom discussion for Gone with the Wind, or if I want to just at the end of everything do just one of for both of them, where we just discuss our finishing thoughts and how similar and or different the books are to each other. I kind of am leaning more that direction just because, again, with school and work, it might be easier for me to just plan one. But again, we'll just see how things go. Let me know if you have a preference on that. I'm really fine either way, frankly, on that one especially. The more I think about like whether I want to do a vlog or review style at the end of each month, I am leaning more towards the vlog style. But I think on the Zoom discussions, I'm open really to either. So yeah, let me know your preferences on that if you have any preferences. I also want to make clear that you can join in this read along however you want. If you've already read one of these and you just want to read the other one, that's totally fine. If you DNF one of them, that's totally fine. You're still participating. Don't feel like because you didn't finish it, you gave up on the read along or anything. Like if you DNF Vanity Fair, but you're still interested in trying Gone with the Wind, do it. Like the whole purpose of this is to look at these two books and how they compare and how they differ and which one you like better. Especially, I think that's going to kind of be the conclusion of all this, is which one do you like better? Do you like either of them better, or do you hate both of them, or do you like them both the same? Whatever your opinion is, whatever ends up happening, I think it will add to the discussion quite a bit. So please don't feel like you have to finish both of them in order to be participating in this read along, because it's really about exploring both of these books and these very popular works of literature, and one being a retelling of the other and how they compare. I think it will be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you're joining. I would love to know also, again, your preferences on how I end up doing things on my channel with Zoom meetings as well as my own personal discussions at the end of each month for the books. But that's going to be all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great week and I will see you next time. Bye!